Today guys, I'm showing you 23 skins Fortnite pros made tryhard. We're going to be including some of the best Fortnite pros in the world, and of course talking about some of the most tryhard skins that they've been using since they were first added to the game, and of course some skins that no one else has really been using apart from them. So make sure you guys watch this entire video and let me know in the comments down below who your favorite pro is, and of course what skin is your favorite from this video as well. Make sure to go down, hit the like button and the subscribe button if you are new. Let's just get straight into it, and we're starting off with the Canadian Mongraal Master. Now I don't think it's any surprise who is actually maining this or who has made it tryhard, and that is none other than Nick A30. He is one of the best Fortnite players in the world. He's been using this skin since it was first added to the game as well, which just makes it even better. And basically, if you haven't seen him using this, then you probably haven't seen too many people using this skin either, because he's one of the main reasons why this is so popular and tryhard in Fortnite today. I feel like the Mongraal Masters have really made a resurgence over the last few weeks and seasons. They sort of dropped off towards the start of Chapter 5, but I feel like especially during Chapter 5 Season 2 and now in Season 3, they've really gained a lot of popularity to become some of the best skins that we actually have in Fortnite. And it isn't just the Canadian Mongraal Masters that are popular, it is pretty much every single style. I really like this though, and it's always cool to see Nick A30 still using the same skin. One skin that I haven't seen him using too much though would have to be Billie Eilish, and that is because this is being mained by Sway. Sway has definitely made this skin tryhard in Fortnite. We do actually have a few different styles of Billie Eilish now in the game as well. We obviously have the Green Roots Billie Eilish, which was part of the Fortnite Festival Pass, and then a Red Roots Billie Eilish as well, which was quite tryhard. Personally though, I feel like the Green Roots Billie is the better one. That is the one that more people have been using. It was a little bit more of a grind in order to unlock it as well, because you couldn't just buy it in the store. You actually had to grind out some challenges in order to get it, or you could just buy your way through it, which a lot of people did, but I still feel like this is the best variant of this skin. There are a lot of different edit styles that all look really clean, and I feel like this is also one of the most underrated skins in Chapter 5 Season 3. Another really underrated skin that we just have to mention though is the Frozen Nog Ops, and this is actually being mained by Canada. He is definitely responsible for making this skin tryhard in Fortnite today. I actually feel like this is one of those skins that has sort of been forgotten about in the Fortnite community. It has been in the game since Chapter 1, so it is definitely one of the older skins that we do actually have in the game, and one of the older skins on this list as well. It is really underrated because it hasn't really been that popular in the past. A lot of these skins have either been really popular or are really popular right now, but I feel like skins like the Frozen Nog Ops sort of gained a lot of popularity when they first got added and have now dropped off a lot to the point where we don't see anyone using it. With Canada though having such a big following and streaming all the time in front of thousands of people, I feel like this skin will only increase in popularity in the future, especially when it does get added back to the store. But one skin that is already really popular right now is Focus, and more particularly the brand new edit style of Focus that we do actually have. This has been made tryhard by a lot of different Fortnite pros, but I feel like we need to mention Moneymaker. He's been using this a bunch. A lot of controller players use this skin as well, so I feel like this just makes it even more unique that Moneymaker has been using this a bunch. And since this is the newer edit style as well, a lot of people are still preferring to use the default style or the original style of this, but I just really like the brand new edit style. Moneymaker uses this all the time. I feel like he does change around his skins quite a bit, but more often than not, he will end up using this in tournaments, which is always really cool to see. The design of this skin is so simplistic. I'm sort of surprised we haven't seen this being remade more often, or just with more edit styles, but that is always something Fortnite could do in the future, and I'm sure that will be happening throughout Chapter 5. Another skin that definitely needs some edit styles though would have to be Paw Patroller. This is actually being mained by Vino at the moment, and I feel like he's also responsible for making this skin tryhard in Fortnite today. Now there are some other European pros that have definitely used this a bunch that have also helped make this quite tryhard, but Vino is one of the best players in the world right now, and he is Clix's new duo as well. So even though he has always been a big name in the Fortnite community, I feel like now the fact that he is a duo with Clix is only going to increase his popularity and of course how much influence he has on the Fortnite community. So if people weren't using the Paw Patroller before, they probably will now. This definitely deserves some more edit styles as well, so I feel like we could see that over the next few seasons, but we need to move on guys to the original edit style of Focus. I mean, we talked about the brand new edit style, so we may as well talk about the original style, and this is without a doubt the more tryhard one. This has been mained by Reed at the moment, and he is definitely one of the only Fortnite pros in the world that has been using this since day one. I mean, we have so many people using this. I love the design of this a lot. I think this skin is incredible. It is one of the most tryhard skins we are ever going to see, and as I sort of talked about earlier, this has largely been known as a controller skin in Fortnite. A lot of controller pros have been using this, a lot of sweats on controller have been using this as well, and Reet is definitely one of them. He doesn't really change around his skins too often either, which is always really cool to see, but we need to move on, guys, to the fully green superhero skin. Now, the superhero skins have always been tryhard in Fortnite, but Zemi is making the fully green superhero skin, or the full minty superhero skin, very tryhard in Season 3. He's been using this pretty much since these superhero skins were added to the game. Green is sort of the color theme that he is going with for his streams, his YouTube channel, and all of his branding, which is always really cool because this is such a unique color. So obviously when the superhero skins got added to the game, he made sure that he designed a fully green superhero skin that no one else had been using. I love this a lot. I just think the design for this is so unique and so different to what we see a lot of people doing with these superhero skins as well. Most of them do just mean the fully white or the fully black styles, so having one of the best zero build players in the world actually using a fully green edit style is really cool to see, and I do like this a lot. Let's move on though, guys, to our next skin, and this is the Machinist. Now, this is one of the newer skins in the game, and it has been used by Cypher PK. Cypher PK has definitely been banning this since Season 3 started. I feel like we will see him using a bunch of different skins this season though, so I wouldn't be surprised if by the time you guys are watching this video, he's already started to use a different skin. But since Season 3 is still less than a month old, I feel like this has been a skin that he is using a bunch. We are only going to be getting more and more edit styles for this in the future as well. A lot of people were either using this or the Bright Raider when the season first launched, but I feel like as the season has progressed, less and less people are using the Machinist, which just makes Cypher PK stand out even more. I'm a big fan of this though. I think this is very similar to Jules, which is another skin that Cypher did use a bunch back during Chapter 2. So I'm excited to see if he does actually use this beyond this season or not, and I feel like he's definitely responsible for making this skin tryhard in Fortnite today. Let's move on, guys, to another Mogul Master variant, and this is the Korean Mogul Master. This is being made by Halo, and Halo has actually made a lot of skins quite popular and tryhard in the past, but none other than the Korean Mogul Master has been his go-to skin in Chapter 5 Season 3. I feel like the Surf Witch is a skin that we also need to mention. He has been using this a bunch in the past, but for right now he is using the Korean Mogul Master a lot, and it is actually one of the coolest looking skins that we have in the game. Again, this is a Mogul Master edit style that not that many people have been using. There have been some really popular Mogul Masters in the past, but the Korean Mogul Master never really seemed to gain that much popularity, so I think it is really cool that Halo has sort of taken this skin on as one of the more underrated Mogul Masters, made it his own, and definitely helped make this a lot more popular and tryhard in Fortnite today. These skins are really expensive though, coming in at 1,500 V-Bucks, but let's move on, guys, to our next skin, and this is the Psycho Bandit. I mean, I'm sure it is no surprise who has made this skin tryhard in the past, and that is Mongraal. This is actually one of the rarest skins in the game though. Mongraal is also one of the only pros in the world, along with MrSavage, that still really uses male skins quite a lot. I feel like this dates all the way back to Chapter 1. He has obviously used Dynamo as well in the past a lot, but I feel like since he has come back to streaming and competing in Fortnite, he's really only using male skins. The Psycho Bandit is one of the most iconic ones he has been using. This just looks so good. It fits in with the Borderlands or the apocalyptic theme of this season as well, which is why I love it so much. Let's move on, guys, to our next skin, and this is Echo. This is actually being made by Peterbot, and he's the latest FNCS winner, so I feel like a lot of people have been following his main skin and his main combo, and right now this is Echo. This is a really cool skin. I love the way it looks so much. We originally had 2 styles for this, but as a few seasons went on, we got even more styles, which just made it even better. You can also buy this for 1,200 V-Bucks, so it is quite cheap considering how many edit styles you actually get, but we really only see people using the original styles for this. I feel like the newer styles, which are the more brightly colored edit styles, haven't really gained that much popularity or tryhard status since they were introduced, but the original styles are definitely some of the best. I love them a lot. I just feel like this skin is so good, and we don't really see that many pros using them either, which is why I feel like Peterbot is definitely responsible for making this quite tryhard. It is also worth noting that this was added to the game in a season where we had had so many other amazing skins back during Chapter 2, Season 2, so a lot of people never really ended up picking this up because of the other skins that were added during that season. But if you guys do like the way this looks, I highly recommend picking it up today. That takes us forward though, guys, to the next skin, and we need to mention the Comfy Chomps. This is a little bit of an interesting choice because we don't really have too many male skins in the game today that are quite tryhard or popular, but Replays has definitely helped make the Comfy Chomps one of the best male skins. I feel like what is so good about this is that we see pros and of course casual players using this. It just sort of fits in with every single different playstyle in Fortnite, so even if you aren't the best player in the game, and if you aren't trying to win every single game either, then this is still a skin that you can end up using, and is still probably going to be one of the better players in the lobby with it. It is just so well designed. I feel like the secondary edit style is my absolute favorite. It just looks so good, but there are some other edit styles for this that also are really good as well. But I feel like the original style is also really good for this, and it is worth including that in this video as well. Personally, I prefer the female variant of this skin, which is the Cozy Chomps. I feel like that is the better one, but the Comfy Chomps is definitely the one that Replays has made tryhard. Let's move on, guys, and next up we have the Mogul Masters again, but this time we're talking about the American Mogul Master, and this is actually being mained by Courage JD. This is the skin that he has made tryhard in Fortnite today. It is one of the more unique skins that Courage has been using as well, but I feel like he does use a bunch of different skins in the game, so we may as well include this because it is one that he has been using quite consistently. I actually really like the design of this. As I said earlier, I feel like so many people are just using the same Mogul Master skins in Fortnite. Not that many people are really using some of the more underrated edit styles, but Courage JD has decided to make the USA, or the American Mogul Master, one of the more popular ones in the game, and since he is one of the most subscribed people still playing Fortnite today, I feel like it is worth including him in this list, and of course in this video as well. I really like the design of it. It is very similar to a few of the other Mogul Masters that we have in the game, like the default Mogul Master, the French and the Korean Mogul Master. They all have the exact same color theme and color styles, but I feel like it is really cool to actually see someone using a Mogul Master variant that hasn't really been that popular in the past. We need to move on though, and next up is ISO, and this is being mained by Malabuka. He has definitely made this skin tryhard in Fortnite today. I mean, we just don't see that many pros or streamers using ISO at all, and it isn't like this has been popular in the past but it's just dropped off a lot. This has never really been popular in Fortnite ever. I feel like he's one of the only people in the world actually using this, which is really clean. I love seeing some of the biggest and best Fortnite players in the world using skins that no one else is using, and Malabuka is definitely using that with ISO. I think this skin is really clean though. I've talked about it a bunch on my channel already. Just the way this skin looks is so sick. It is such a unique design as well, and I am a big fan of those skins that I guess have more color styles and reactivity to it than some of the other skins in the game. I feel like for a long time people have been using some of the more simplistic skins, so seeing these actually become quite popular is always really cool, and I'm always going to be a fan of it. Let's move on though to a skin that Malabuka probably won't be using anytime soon, and that is the Drakon Steel Rider. This is actually being made popular by none other than Typical Gamer. Now I know Typical Gamer uses pretty much every single skin we've ever seen being added to Fortnite, but we had to include this one because he's been using it a bunch since Season 3 started. I really like this a lot. I'm a big fan of the ranked skins that we have in Fortnite. I just feel like the original idea for them is so sick. It is so well thought out, and this one especially was so well executed. I mean, we just don't see that many people using them anymore because they are sort of ranked skins. They aren't that exciting once they've been in the game for a while, but to see someone like Typical Gamer actually using this and using it for a while is always really cool to see. It is going to be a big grind for anyone to unlock the Unreal variant for it. Obviously, it is going to take some time, but I still think it looks really cool and is definitely worth it. So if you guys have been grinding out Unreal and already own this skin with all of the variants, then you need to let me know in the comments down below. I feel like Typical Gamer could always change this around though. He doesn't really have a main skin and changes them around all the time, but we just had to mention this one on the list. We've also seen Typical Gamer using skins like Chani in the past as well, but I feel like more recently this is actually being mained by Booga, and he has definitely helped make this skin quite tryhard in Fortnite today. Chani has always been one of my favorite skins. This is actually the skin I've been maining for a really long time as well. I feel like since Booga is the Fortnite World Cup winner, he has always had a massive following on YouTube and Twitch, so whatever skins he includes in his videos or he ends up using on his streams and in tournaments are always going to gain some popularity and of course some tryhard status as well, and Shani has definitely done that. This is one of the cleanest skins. I love it a lot. The simplistic color style works in with so many different pickaxes. It's going to work with whatever game style you actually have in Fortnite as well, whether you are tryhard or not, but I just feel like it is so worth buying in Fortnite today. One skin that Booga hasn't actually used in the past though would have to be Dizzy. This is actually being made tryhard by Blake, who is also one of the most underrated players in the world. He always places really consistently in tournaments, and lately the skin that he's been choosing to use is Dizzy. This is a really cool skin. It was actually a starter pack skin from Chapter 2, so it is definitely one of the rarest ones in this video and one that no one else has been using. I mean, I don't remember the last time I saw a pro actually using this, which is kind of crazy considering a lot of pros would actually own this, but I feel like because it was a starter pack skin, it is just sort of forgotten about in the Fortnite community. These have never really become tryhard or popular in the past, so it is cool to see Blake using this a lot and making it his main skin. He's definitely responsible for making this tryhard, and if magically this ever does reappear in the store in the future, it is definitely worth buying because it was only like $4. I feel like he does change around his skin quite a bit though, and we could even see him using something like the French Mogul Master in the future. More often though, this is actually being made by Clix, and he has made this one of his most used skins in Chapter 5. Now I feel like the Mogul Masters have always been tryhard, so Clix might not be responsible for making the Mogul Masters tryhard in Fortnite, but he has definitely made the French Mogul Master a lot more popular. I mean, this skin just looks so good. I feel like the French edit style is really clean. The colors work so well together, and even though it is really similar to the Korean and the American Mogul Master, the French would easily be one of my favorites. For me personally, I feel like the German Mogul Master is still the best, but the French Mogul Master is a close second. The design is really cool, so it is definitely worth buying if you don't already have it. The problem with this though is they don't feature in the store too often, but at least they will be returning before Chapter 5 Season 3 ends. One skin that won't be added back to the store though will have to be Travis Scott, and I'm sure you guys all know who has been maining this and has made it tryhard, and that is MrSavage. I mean, he's one of the biggest European pros in the world. He's been using a bunch of skins in the past, but he is always going to be known for the Travis Scott skin. I feel like MrSavage really sets himself apart because he does use male skins in Fortnite. There really aren't too many pros or streamers that use male skins, so whenever you see MrSavage in a tournament, you will easily know which skin is his because he is probably the only one using a male skin. This could have been anything from the Black Knight to something like the Stealth, Reflex, or Iconic, but lately it has actually been Travis Scott, and he has been using this for a few years now. As I said earlier though, chances are this will never return to the store again, but our next skin definitely will, and this is Wonder Woman. Now this is a skin that we haven't really talked about too much on the channel before. It is a really underrated skin, but still one of my absolute favorites, and this is being made popular by Somerset. Somerset has been using this a bunch. I really like the way this skin looks. It is one of the more underrated DC skins, but I feel like a lot of DC skins never really got the popularity that they deserve, and this is definitely starting to become a little bit more tryhard this season because of Somerset. She has used different skins in the past like Dizzy, the Mogul Masters, and Lara Croft, but right now I feel like Wonder Woman is one of the coolest skins that she has been using, and we just had to mention it on this list. She does also use the superhero skins quite a bit though, and we may as well include the white and turquoise superhero skin in this video that has been made popular and tryhard by Mongraal. Now we just have so many superhero skins in the game, it is really hard to pinpoint which pro actually made these superhero skins popular in the first place, so that is why we are going with a more unique edit style, and that is the white and turquoise superhero skin. I really like this a bunch. It is one of the more unique edit styles, and it is just a style that no one else has really been using. Now, I understand that Mongraal is always going to change around his skins quite a bit, which is why we have included two different Mongraal skins in this video, but I still feel like this is one of the coolest skins he has been using in the past, and we just had to include it in this video. But make sure to let me know in the comments down below, guys, what Mongraal skin is your favorite in the comments down below, and we need to move on to our next skin, which is Padme. This is actually being made popular and tryhard by Booga, who again we've already talked about about in this video, but we had to mention it again because Padme is such a unique skin that he's been using in the past, and it is also one of my favorite Fortnite skins. I just think the design of it is so unique. It is so good as well, and I cannot wait to see more people using this in the future. Obviously, we just had a massive Star Wars update in Fortnite, so if you guys didn't pick it up over the last few weeks, then you might have to wait a little bit longer in order to get it again, but I really like this a lot. Padme is by far one of the sweatiest Star Wars skins we've seen as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if this does end up becoming a little bit more tryhard in the future. But finally, guys, we need to move on to arguably the best skin this season, and that is the Bright Raider. There are so many pros and streamers using this, but I feel like Clix has definitely made this a lot more popular and tryhard in Fortnite this season, more tryhard than any other Fortnite pro. Obviously, we have already talked about Clix in this video with the French Mogul Master, but I feel like he deserves to be mentioned again because he's arguably the biggest creator in the Fortnite space right now. I mean, he always gets over 10,000 people watching him every time he streams. He pulls in crazy numbers on his YouTube videos as well, and this is just one of the skins that he's been using since Season 3 started. It is the best Battle Pass skin from this season as well, and I cannot wait to see how tryhard this becomes in the future. But there you guys go, that is my video talking about 23 skins Fortnite pros have made tryhard. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below who your favorite pro is, and of course your favorite skin as well, and I'll see you guys next time.